I'm gonna get started. So I'm gonna use peanut oil for this. The only reason why, because I don't want it to be fried too hard. So I'm gonna start off with the oil in the pan. I use a lot of oil so that way the fish will fry faster. And let's put these in the oven. Clean these off before I start frying the fish. Is this Cricket? Hey, how you doing? This is a quick video. I haven't been on in a while. I've been kind of busy. I haven't did a video in a while. But I'm back. So we're just going to have some yellowtail fish. I got the fish soaking in milk. I always soak it in milk just to kill like the fishy smell. And we'll be doing some asparagus. And I have some plantains too. I didn't put that on there. I have 2 plantains. I only have 2 because I'm the only one that actually really eat them. I got the grease warming, but I got it on very low. This is a quick little meal. And what I'm going to put, we're going to be using like a peach sauce over the fried fish. I'm only going to put it on mine because everybody else in the house do not want it. So I'll be frying 4 fish. And they're whole fish, so it's not filleted. I'm going to put these in the oven. So while I'm frying the fish, I'm going to cut this up and put it in the oven. I got started like right away with this video. I'm on vacation this week and I just want to kind of relax tonight. I always take the couple of few of the layers, I don't know what you call it, off, like this piece. I don't know. Do you guys do that as well, or you just keep the whole Brussels sprout? I don't know if I said I was cooking asparagus. I meant to say Brussels sprouts. So if I said asparagus, y'all forgive me. Let's see. Hi, everybody. It's my video Cricket. And my oil, I use peanut oil. So it doesn't fry like too hard. I'm going to use a little bit of cornmeal to fry the fish. And also a little bit of fish fry. I wasn't going to put any oil on it at all. I was just gonna season it and just fry it like, you know, hard. But I was like, nah, let me put a little bit of cornmeal on it. And the cornmeal I'll be using today, it's just the yellow cornmeal. I'll be using the yellow cornmeal, and I'm gonna use some honey, some balsamic. We're gonna kind of doctor these up to make them taste really good. I should have cut this before I came online. don't like cutting up stuff. Even when I cut up bell peppers, I usually cut them pretty big. And I got a little bowl right here that I'm using my little cake bowl just to put them in, and I'll wash them off before putting them in the oven. Because while that's on, I could be frying my fish. And again, this oil is on. It's just on very low. I wish I had one of y'all over here to cut these Brussels sprouts for me. I don't like cutting up. I like cooking, but I don't like to cut up nothing. See, it kind of fall off. I just kind of get rid of that. I actually went to Costco's yesterday, for those of you that know what Costco's is, or if there's a Costco's where you're located, and I got 2 bags of these. I'm not gonna cook 2 bags. I have the other ones for another day. And the other day I made some collard greens. I started to come live and show you guys how I made the collard greens, but I was tired, so I was like, you know what? When I'm on vacation, I'll go live again. Let's take that off. So we're gonna cut these up. How everybody doing? Anybody on spring break this week? Anybody on spring break? Let me see. That looks what? That looks good. What look hood? No, you didn't. What look hood? Huh? Tell me what you talking about. Good or hood? You might have made a mistake. Oh, good. Okay, you did correct. Thank you. How many of you eat asparagus? I keep saying asparagus, Brussels sprouts. Because asparagus is one of my favorite foods as well. My favorite vegetable. I like asparagus, collard greens, and I like broccoli. And I also like cauliflower. I just don't like to really cook it in my house because they smell so bad. Even the asparagus smell bad. But what I'm going to do is wash those really good. Like wash them off. And I'll pour like a little milk in them and then wash them again. Then put them inside the oven to kind of like cook. And what I'll do, I'm not going to put the balsamic and honey on it until it's almost done. And then I'll come back and sprinkle it with a little bit of the honey and the balsamic. Somebody asked me what these taste like. I told them it tastes like little cabbage. Uh-oh. That's basically what I used to think, that they were little cabbage. But they're in the family of a cabbage. And really they taste, the taste is the same if you had to describe it. To me, it tastes the same. I'm almost done here. So if it peeled, I just let it fall. Once you cut it, let's get these things cooked. Let me see. I can't see anything. No spam. Please. You could go on your page and spam. But thank you for asking. Why would you want to do that on somebody else's page anyway? Spam what? This is a simple live. I'm not here to babysit. I'm not here to go back and forward because I will get you out the live. I'm just simple. Cooking this to show you guys, to give you a recipe to cook in the summer or winter or whenever you want to cook it and keep it moving. I hope everyone had a good day. It's supposed to, I'm in Florida, so it's supposed to turn a little cool here tomorrow. And I think some other places is kind of, the weather has changed again as well. A lot of people ready for winter to go. I love winter, so I just don't like to be out when it's real cold. As long as I'm inside my house, I'm good. Ooh. I am good as long as I'm here inside the house, and I'm off the whole week, so I'm so grateful for that. I could have got my bigger knife, which probably would have been easier, but because these things are so little, that's why I'm using this small knife. I don't want to cut myself. You know, using a big knife over these smaller things can be kind of dangerous. Even though I still gotta watch it with this small knife, but I can like kind of control it a little better with the small knife. That grease is still getting hot. I got it on really low. I know it looks like I'm wasting a lot of the vegetable, but really I'm not. It's just like an onion. Even if you do an onion, you gotta get that outer layer off of there. So we almost finished with these. We're gonna wash them up and put them in. I got the oven on 350, but once I put them in, I'll turn the oven to 375. You notice everybody put the oven on 350? I don't know. That's something I got that, I guess, from my grandma when she used to cook. 350. And there are some recipes that you have to actually cut it on a little higher. But I'm always setting my oven to 350. Get that out of there. I had a really good day. It was a calm day. It did rain, but despite of everything, I think I was blessed. I'm grateful to be able to say I had a good day, because there's somebody out there that can't say that. So every day that we are above the water, above land, is a good day. And even if your day is challenging, it's still a good day. Because a bad day is not a bad life. And trouble don't last always. Only if more people can understand that. This one little. Only if more people can understand that. So let's get rid of that. I'm cleaning as I go. This fish is so loud. That's the only thing about fish. That's why I always soak it in milk. I'm gonna let you guys see this fish, but let me put this glove on. I'm gonna show you how I soak it with milk and lemon, so I don't have to, you know, but it's not too loud and smell. Let's wash these. Let's put some water on these. Anytime you buy vegetables, I know you guys already do this. Make sure you clean them really good. Especially like bell peppers and onions when you're buying loose vegetables, cucumbers. Because I always think about people coming in the store, touching it and not washing their hands. And uh-oh. I got this big old bucket. And you see, this is how the fish look. This is yellowtail. And it's soaking in milk. And then I got the lemons in here. And I'm only soaking it just to get like the fishy smell and make sure it's really clean. So this is what I do. Uh-oh. So anytime you buy like seafood, shrimp, or anything, and if it's real loud or you don't like the smell, soak it in a little bit of 2% milk and then wash it off. Of course, you're going to wash that off really well when you get ready to cook it. Give me a second, guys. I need to clean these Brussels sprouts. I keep... Hold on. Hold on. These things stink. They smell loud too. I'm cooking a lot of foods tonight that smell loud. Fish, Brussels sprouts. Give me a second. I need to see if I have a flat pan. I guess I don't. Let's see. I had to wrap my hair up. Got a flat pan. Voila. Give me a second. I'm just cleaning up the vegetables and washing my pan. So what I'm going to do with this pan, we're going to put some foil paper in it. And I'm only doing this because I'm lazy. Just to make it easy for me to clean it. That's why I'm doing that. Cook smart, not hard. So, what I'm going to do, this is very good. You got to get some Publix, Winn-Dixie, whatever your local store at, wherever you're located. You got to get this. And it's healthy too. So we're just going to dazzle the pan a little bit. And I always do this to my pan. I like Himalaya salt, one of the best salts. We're just going to put a little bit at the bottom. Because remember, we're going to put the Brussels sprouts. I just said asparagus. If I say asparagus, y'all forgive me. Because I just love asparagus so much. So let's put a little bit more oil. Hold on. So let's move this over here right quick. I'm going to show y'all how I do this. And see, I got this in here just to collect the water. I did pour a little milk over it. And milk also would kill the smell of these. I'm just kind of like making sure all of the extra water is off. And I'm only doing that because we want to make them crispy a little bit. Not too much. Because remember, we're going to put the balsamic and honey. So, if you ever went to Longhorns, theirs tastes really good. And they use, I don't know if I have anymore. I had some turkey bacon. They use bacon over it. But anytime I order it, I always tell them, no bacon. So then we're going to put this at the bottom, just to make sure all of the water is off. You don't want that extra water on it. Okay, now, it don't have to be perfect. Just gonna kind of spread them out. So we're just gonna kind of, you see why I put the soy on the bottom of the pan? Because you don't want, I don't like bland vegetables, but don't put too much. And if you have high blood pressure, stay away from the soy. Maybe you could use something like Miss Dash or, you know, get them extra little pieces out of there. And again, it don't have to be perfect. You know, get that extra piece out of there. And then, okay, we're going to go back over it again with just a little oil. And if you want to use Pam, you can. I just like to use the oil because I want it to be like, you know, have that crisp taste to it. We're not going to, again, we're not going to put the honey over it now. Once this turn like a little crispy or to whatever desire you like, then you come back. Because you don't want it to burn. You know, if you put the honey and the balsamic on it now, it's going to burn. And even like if you have bacon bits, I would say put the bacon bits, you know, that's if you want to cook it like that. You put the bacon bits on it once, you put the bacon bits on it once you put the honey over it. So we're also going to use, I'm going to use a little bit of, this is my favorite, All Purpose by Grace. We'll put a little bit of that on it. And this is not like, this doesn't have a lot of sodium in it, but this tastes good on anything. Meat, lots of stuff. And if you someone that makes a lot of Caribbean dishes, it's good. So we got that. Then we're gonna put a little bit of garlic powder. And again, this is optional. You can put whatever you want to put on it. It's your meal, your taste buds. This is just how I'm doing it. And of course, pepper, black pepper. Let me wash this off. And I like the I just like to see like the coarse black pepper. I don't know, I like to see the little beads. I'm like a foodie and I love my food to look appealing just as well as it tastes good. So now what we're gonna do is put this in the oven. This is how we're looking with this. Very simple, easy. I'm gonna cut this oven on, and I think I'm gonna probably do like an air fryer. Let's cut it on an air fryer. I'll cut it on 400 on the air fryer. Let's clean this up. Clean as you go. Always clean as you go. Clean as you go. Clean up. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to go clean my fish now. And you'll be able to see the fish a little bit better how it is. I had them cut the head off. Some people like the head on the fish. Sometimes I will eat it like that too. I won't eat the head. I just will tell them to leave the head on. So I'm just washing the fish off. Washing, you know, because we soaked it in that milk, so gotta make sure we wash it off really good. And if you're someone that does not drink milk, I don't drink milk. I do almond milk and oat milk, but I can tolerate that because I'm gonna wash it off really good. You can also use almond milk or oat milk. But if you just want to like stick to the rules 100% where you don't want to use milk at all, almond milk or oat milk is fine. Give me a second, I'm just washing off our fish. Making sure all that milk is off of here. So this is what the fish is looking like. These are yellow tails, similar to red snapper. I like both. So this is how they looking. I had them to clean them and cut the head off. So we're gonna leave that in here because everything is draining. Same thing, we want our fish to be very dry. Give me a second. I gotta clean this big bowl I had this fish soaking in. You gotta clean this. Y'all sanitize my sink. Has any one of you ever tried yellowtail or red snapper? Let me know. Let me know. And if you have, how do you cook yours? Hold on. I got this big old pan. This big old bowl, I mean. Okay. So what we're gonna do, this is drying out. What I'm gonna do now is mix my batter. Let me put all the seasoning up that I use, the oil. I'm gonna mix my batter up first. Now I'm gonna fry the fish. So let's take this, get this out the way. I just like for you guys to see everything. So this is what I'm gonna use. We're gonna use a little bit of cornmeal. Cornmeal just get. I'm gonna tell you something I wanted to try. I wanted to buy some Jiffy cornbread mix and mix it in the I want to buy some Jiffy cornbread mix. Let me get another bag. This bag had something on it. Got a whole bunch of them. But I wanted to get the Jiffy cornbread mix. And I want to mix it with some fish fry. I want to see how that tastes. Hold on one second. This fish fry, I don't know if I'm gonna like. Well, it should be good. This is the fish fry I'm gonna be using. You know he had this big old fish fry. So we're gonna mix this with the cornmeal. And see, I'm putting it all the way in there because I do not want to make a mess here. That should be enough. Because I only have 4 pieces of fish. So forgot to close this bag. Let's put that there. So we're gonna take this and kind of like grind it up. Mix it all together. We're gonna set this to the side. So this is our mix. And then this is one piece of fish. So what we're gonna do with the fish, I always take it and put a couple slices in it. That's just so it can cook a little faster. Fish doesn't take long to cook at all. Three slices. You could do it on the other side too, but I'm not. Hold on. I'm gonna do 4 in this one because this one kind of big. I did 4. I'm gonna wash it off again. Wash it, wash it. I'm gonna use that. So what I'm gonna do with this, the grease is hot, you heard it? I'm gonna just do 2 at a time. I'll sanitize all of this stuff once I finish cooking. I just want to pat it. Use clean paper towels. And I think I am going to go ahead and put the slices on the other side. That just make it cook a little faster. Where's my little baby knife? I love my little baby knife. Well, I don't know what I did with the other one, but I got this one. Okay. So now we're gonna season this bad boy. Both of these. We're gonna use some garlic. Let's use a little bit of lemon pepper. Hope I got some seafood. Is it cloudy in here? And let's use, can't forget about my Old Bay. And then we're gonna use a little bit of this. I got a little bit of this left. So what we're gonna do, sometimes I put the seasoning inside the mix. That's from my asparagus. I mean my Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. See, I keep saying asparagus. I told y'all forgive me in advance. I'm seasoning them 2 by 2. Because they big. I'm going to try to put both of these in a frying pan. So now what we're going to do, cut this up a little bit. The reason why we're getting ready to put this fish inside there. Let's remove this because it's soaked in my seasoning. And this is no sodium in this garlic. That's why you see me putting a whole lot. There's no sodium. Just get it all in there. The cracks. The black pepper. What time it is? Man, this time change, it got me. Put a little bit of... I hate when this happens. I just bought that lemon pepper. I got a little bit of this one. Yeah, this right bone, but this is really good. I don't have time to play around with the other one. Some of that stuff, once you open it and the air hit it, that's it. But I love lemon pepper. Let's do the tail. I think I got some adobo seasoning too. I like a good seasoned fish. I thought I had some let's use a little bit of this. This is the adobo I was talking about. Use a little bit of that. Let's get this out of here. And then for the what? That's the one I was looking for with the cornmeal in it. You can put a little bit of that in that bag. I use that other one. Yeah. That's the one I was looking for.
This one got some in it too.
Where?
That bag.
What bag?
This bag right here.
Let me see.
This one.
Yeah, I just used that, but I like the other one. The one you got in your hand. That's the one I was looking for. I just need a little bit. No, it's not. I'm gonna find this thing. You don't eat plenty, so I'm taking too long. I'm gonna put the fish in. Hold on, guys.
You know, 3 hours. Mess around.
I want the thing.
Still mess around.
They got lemon in it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Cause I'm only cooking 4. Okay. He gave me some of the other fish fry. That's the one I was looking for. So now what we're gonna do, put this inside the bag. Kind of shake it around and get it all. Then we're gonna take this. It's not hot enough. Yes, it is. Then we're gonna take this one, same thing. Ah, that was sharp. The little things here stuck me through the. Make sure some of that flour get on the tail. Want to shake off any extra. That thing stuck me, y'all. It stuck me. Got me good. Let me wash off this lens because I got let's see. 1 second. That's me. I know I got stuff everywhere. Let's do some cleaning here. I think the other two pieces I'm gonna season them in the sink. I just wanted y'all to see exactly what I had put on it. Let's cut this up a little bit because we don't got all night. And I'll check on the Brussels sprouts in a little bit. I'll throw these in the wash machine. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna season the other two pieces inside the sink. Cause see, I made that big mess. So now you guys, y'all gotta. Oh, hold on. Let me check the. Let's check our. I was about to say asparagus again. Brussels sprouts. So this is what we're looking like. So now we could go ahead and add the honey on them. Cause I had it on air fry. And balsamic. And we'll leave them in there about another 5 or 10 minutes. Because this will create like a sticky glaze. I don't know if I have any turkey bacon. Hey, Lionel, that turkey bacon still in there? Huh? So you want to make sure you get it on, you know, let it kind of touch each piece. Hold on, let me see if I have some turkey bacon here. I had some. What's it going? Because I don't see it. Oh, my son probably ate it. His greedy stuff. So what I'm going to use for this, I'm going to do the hot honey. And it's not really that hot. It's a little kick. It's not hot, I promise you. Now you could use just regular honey. You know. Remember, there's no rules to cooking as long as you don't burn it and as long as it's not nasty. There's really no rules. I wish I had that turkey bacon because I could have like crumbled it up on top of it. I don't eat pork, so that's why you keep hearing me say turkey. We're gonna put a little bit more oil. Just kind of go over it. I don't know if this is sweet. Let's see. That tastes good. That's really good. This is a good one because some of them you buy, they're not all that good. So we're gonna put this back in the oven for about 5 or 10 minutes. It's back in the oven. Let's season our other pieces of fish here. Give me a second. I'm here. I don't want to season the fish here because when I did that last time, I created a big mess. So I'm trying to make it easier for me. So once I get off this live, I can just kind of chill out, eat, go take my shower, relax. And I'm using the same seasoning from before. So as I use the seasoning, I'm going to put it here so you guys can see what I'm using. I already used the black pepper. I use the Larry seasoning salt. And I always get the one that says no MSG. I do not like MSG. This is empty, but I'm just putting everything here where you can see everything that I'm using. Now I'm using the Old Bay. I like to season that tail too. Back in Old Bay, I already used this. I'm going to use some lemon pepper now. It's all the seeds. I'm using the same that I use for the ones that's frying. Same season. So this, oh, and this. And I can't forget my adobo. And you may say, oh, she's using a lot of seasoning. But a lot of this stuff is like, it's very low in sodium. And I'm not putting that much on it. So it's really not a lot. And what I'm frying this fish in is peanut oil. Flip it. This one kind of like, this one broke off half of it, but that's alright. So let's clean out this seasoning and put all of it back. Where's my Clorox wipe? I just take the Clorox wipe. I take the Lysol, and I'm just gonna before I put it back in the cabinet, because I've been touching. There's nothing in here. This garbage. And this one gonna be garbage soon. But I'm gonna get every last drop. This one of my favorite lemon peppers. And I found this inside I think I went to Home Goods. And they had it. And let's put everything back. I'm putting all the seasonings back. I got everything like in a special order. I got all the seafood seasonings together, and then I got the black peppers together. Got everything like just stick on the Brussels sprouts. Y'all, I might have burned the Brussels sprouts. Look at that. Almost. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it in this bowl here. It's only me and my husband gonna eat these. I don't think my son gonna eat any. I'm gonna put it in here. So I can clean this pan. And again, if you was making this at home and you're somebody that eat bacon, you can put bacon over it. I had turkey bacon, but I guess they ate it all. So we want to get all that honey and all that stuff, all the dazzles over it. And see, this is going to be, even though I'm going to have to wash it, very minimum. See that? Cook smart, not hard. So this is what our Brussels sprouts is looking like. Let's try one. That's good. A1A. This piece of fish it broke off. I flipped it too fast. I'm just rotating the flip so it doesn't burn. That tail, make sure you get that in there. And see, I put those cuts in there because it'll help it cook all the way through. Now while we're waiting, we're going to make our peach sauce. I'll be using this. Anytime you buy canned food, I dislike canned food, I'm going to be honest with you. But certain things I will do. Vegetables, I like fresh vegetables. And this is easy. Let me show you what I'm going to do. So let me just clean the top of this. Hold up. Before I do that, I'm going to keep this here. Let me clean out this pan I had. Because I'm trying to clean as I go. Y'all forgive me. That way when I finish with y'all, I can just, let me turn this like this. When I finish with you guys, I can just be done. And if you want to get regular peaches, like if it's the season, you know, whenever peaches are in season, because you know peaches is something you can't buy year round. You could use fresh peaches, vanilla extract. You could also get like a, what is the name of the syrup? Hero syrup, a little butter, brown sugar, and you can make your own little dazzle. See, this one right here broke off. I don't like that. Hold on. Let me clean the pan before we make that. And actually, let me put this on the fish. This is how the fish looks. Can y'all see that? See it? The seasoning. So I'm going to put this inside the bag. I'm going to put both of them in there. We're going to shake them up because I only had 4 pieces of fish. So we're going to kind of shake this up. We'll sit that to the side. And for our Brussels sprouts, let's sit that there. I'm going to cover that so nothing gets in it. Put the cover on there. Okay. Let me just clean these dishes up. Give me a second. Let me move this, move that. We'll be putting our fish on this little cute little board. When it comes out. That's cooking. Cookie. Oh, let's put the oven on. I'm going to kind of flip this like this. Just to make sure it's cooking that inside. Let's flip this piece over here. And this little piece that broke, flip that over. I'm going to make sure all of this cooks well. Okay, give me a second. I'm just cleaning up my mess here. And what we're going to do for the fish, y'all gonna say I'm ghetto. This is for the grease. And then once the grease soak all out, then we'll go ahead and put the fish back on the board really nice and pretty. I flip that fish like that because I want to make sure this fish is like really done. This little piece that broke off, we can kind of take that out. That's the piece that broke. Let's flip this one more time. It broke because I flipped it too fast. It looked burnt, but it'll be alright. I want to make sure it's real done. I'm going to make the sauce. once I clean up this mess. I'm telling you, when you cooking and you clean up, while you're cooking, that's the best thing you can do for yourself. The best thing. Because sometimes you feel clean, you be tired. If you like me, you be tired. I just want to relax. So, cleaning up in between. And look, you gotta know how to multitask when you're cooking. Let's take this fish out. Is it done? And you know, peanut oil, it kind of keeps the moisture. That's why sometimes when you notice when people fry turkeys for Thanksgiving or whatever, you know, any holiday, when you use peanut oil, it keeps the oil inside. It keeps the oil inside any meat. Any meat. Okay. Now I got cleaned up over here. So let me see. Hold on. I just want to make sure that's done in the inside. This done. I do not like no food that's not cooked properly. I should have used my other frying pan. This is done. We're going to put this over there with that. Because that's who he belongs to. We'll let this one cook a little bit longer. He belongs to that one. That's why you see I put it over there with him. Let's put one more in here. It's a really big one in here. Let's see how I'm going to put this in here. Okay. I got one more. So let's take this and put this to the, well, I'm going to wait. Because I'm getting ready to take the other one out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put that big one in here. So this is what we're looking like so far. We don't have the peach sauce on there. Let's take that to the side. This is a big fish. I don't know. Let's see if I can put it in there. Let's see. I may have to, wait, let's see. I'm going to have to flip the tail. We're going to make it work. There you go. See? When there's a will, there's a way. See? Cook smart, not hard. Remember I told you that. There's always a will. You take that and put that there. Okay, I need a small pan for the sauce. Let's use this pan. I got a really small pan. I found a small pan. Hold on. So this is, we're gonna make our little peach sauce in this. I done messed up my watch. You get in there, tail. Get in there so you can be cooked too. Crispy. Get your little stuff in there. Again, this is what I'm using. You can make this from scratch. If you have a better recipe, if you have a better solution on how to make it, tell me. I'll try. I'm just trying to do it simple. I know one of these things I got is not. I don't know, my kids, they break it. And I'm like, what do y'all do? They break it. Put that down. Let's see how. We're going to pour all this in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Wait a second. Where is, that's weird. Hold on, guys. I'm going to use vanilla extract. And I actually purchased this. When I went on a cruise, I got this from Mexico. You see it? You would not find this in the U.S. This comes from Mexico. So we're going to put a, well, a little bit of that in there. Stir that around. It's not hard. I probably should have put the plantains in the oven. On the air fryer. Huh? What? Who are you talking to? So we're gonna put a little bit of brown sugar in it.
Say happy birthday.
Hey, I'm on live. Who you talking to?
Say happy birthday.
Okay, let's put a little bit of brown sugar. Ooh. So, as you can see, all I use is a little bit of vanilla extract. I purchased that when I went on a cruise. That is really good. That's good for cakes, cookies, whatever you want to, you know. So we're going to let these peaches warm up. And you know what I'm going to do? Just give it a little kick. I'm going to put a little bit of crushed peppers in it. This is optional. I like spicy stuff. Just a little bit. I don't want to make it too dramatic. Once that warm up, I'm gonna get let's use another paper plate. Cook smart, not hard. Using paper plate. Once these peaches warm up, I could have put these plantains in the oven, but I don't know. And they'll taste good. Like if I had my air fryer, but I'm using the space over here, so this is warming up. Yeah, I'm gonna make these real small. I gotta flip this bacon. I almost forgot about you, big boy. It's a really big fish. See how hot them peaches getting? I'm telling you, if you try this, you'll love it. Sometimes I get this confused which side belongs to what. Okay, so we're gonna take that and put this to the side. For now, because I want to make my oil for my plate. So let's let this get. Let's let all the water like. I like to cut mine like that. I meant to ask you how they taste. Is it too sweet?
What made you cook that? You wash these off?
Huh?
You wash these off that?
You can get two. That's what I do.
How do you wash them off?
No, I haven't washed them off. You gotta wash them off. You say what made me cook what fish? It's snapper fish. You say the fish is nasty.
It's too much. It looks too alive.
It looks too alive.
Yeah.
It's fresh fish. You're gonna really have to make sure this one is cooked. Let's sit that like that to make sure the inside of that cooked. So we almost done, guys. So y'all can see the end result. This is for the plantain. We'll let that get hot. I'm getting ready to take that one out. This big one, I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer. Yeah, this one is almost done. Let's see if the oil is. I was trying to see if I could put all these in there. I got like 4 more. Oh boy. Don't want our planters to burn. I wait to put the others in there because that's enough. I don't want to over. I got 4 more. I can wait. sure this is cooked on the inside. This grease is beginning to burn. That one was a big one. Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything. I'm gonna cut this off. We're gonna get ready to take this one out. Okay, it's good now. It was just inside. It was a little like the middle part of like it was. I have to put that right there. This need a spot of its own. Let me flip it one more time. This is gonna look a little burnt, but that's okay. I'd rather for it to be done in the inside. And I cut the stove off, so that's a big one. Let's put this here again. That one is dark because the grease was beginning to. That's the only thing with peanut oil. Let's move this to here. My stove is a mess. And I keep flipping this because I don't want it to burn. But I don't like when they like real soft. And actually, this particular plant, this was these could have been a little lighter. This one wasn't that. It was yellow, but you know, when you get them, you gotta kind of like. It's better if you can get them when they're real soft. Okay, let's take this and put our sauce back over there. Let's keep that on medium. This to kind of heat it up. I'm just constantly keep flipping these because I don't want them to burn. And this is 2 plantain. This is 2. But I want to make sure that they're like crispy. You know, have not crispy, but have like, you know, that golden little. Let's cut that off. That's our peaches. I cut off the wrong stove. Cut off the wrong eye. Because I'm like, why they still balling? I don't want it to burn, but I want it to stay warm. Cooking is very it's a lot. I'm gonna fix the plate to show you guys how everything turned out. I am tired. Okay. So we got 4 more. Let's try to squeeze these in here some kind of way. I'm tired. It's 9:13. We're winding down. See, these was not that right, but that's okay, because I don't like them real smushy. So I tried to pick some that wasn't like real smushy, but it could have been a little bit more. A little bit more right, but that's all right. Either way, I'm gonna eat them. I ain't gonna eat all of them today, but I'm gonna eat them. Like I have some leftovers for tomorrow. Because I'm the only one that eat these. Nobody else in the house eat them, which is the strangest thing. So I'm going to fix the plate so you can see everything that I cook. I'm just trying to get these fried up. Now if these was like, if it was a little bit more right, then you'll see they'll be a little bit darker. This is a soft one, but still. I don't like them when they real smushy. That one came out real dark. So Let's let that cook a little bit longer. Oh, let's keep this plate over here, because I'm going to use that to pour the sauce. Let me just wipe up my stove. And I come back over it and that one like it wanted to stick. That's one of the ones I just put in there. Come on, turn over. We getting there. So what I'm gonna do while those are cooking, so I can kind of like in this live, I'm gonna show you how this is gonna turn out, how I'm gonna fix everything. Give me a second. Where are my little things that I clean my stove with? Some on this. Give me a second, I'm gonna fix up everything. Hold on, washing my hands. Wash hands. Let's take some more of these out where they burn. That could come out. I should have smashed that one down a little bit more. Okay. So we're gonna fix everything up. So you can see how the food actually looks. Just trying to cook these. I don't want them to burn. Okay. So, let me see which fish I'm gonna get. I'll do this one. So this is the fish. This is the Brussels sprouts. And what you see, this brown stuff on, that's balsamic and honey. So that's the Brussels sprouts. Move this out the way so you can see better. So this is the fish. This is the plantains. Let this cook. I'm probably not gonna even eat that many plantains. I'm just actually really doing a presentation for you guys. Hold on. Can't let our food burn. See? Let's bring him out. So now, hold on. Stay away. And then this is the peaches. Let's just do this. There's a little bit of peaches on there. So let's wipe it up. So let me let y'all guys see it close. You can see it. So this is the yellowtail fish, plantains, honey balsamic, my Brussels sprouts, and this is it. Something different, fun to make. I don't know, let me leave that in there for a little bit longer. So there you have it. Would you try this? Let me know. But this is it. Anyway, for those of you that is watching, those of you that come back to watch the video, thank you so much. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm gonna eat a little bit of this. I'm not gonna eat all of it. I know I'm not. This is just a presentation so you guys can see exactly what I was doing here. And this is my peach sauce. So, and this is the balsamic I use. But if you go back and watch the video from the beginning, you will see it. Everyone have a good night. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good night.